Hello friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. So today's video is very special because today something happened that motivated me to start this video. So actually we received a couple of ITS today. Monday is always crazy busy for us, right? Because Monday, after two days holiday, usually IRCC comes into action and we receive so many emails, and today we got a couple of ITS. So I was trying to explain to one of the candidates that you need to go for upfront medical exam, and he was not able to understand. Then I realized that I should make a video on this topic because just like him, there are so many people who don't know exactly what to do with the medical exam. So today's topic, I'm going to cover everything about medical exam, including the latest change which happened on July 7th. So please keep watching the video till the very end. And once again, if you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. And please press the bell icon. That way this video comes to you as soon as we upload. So without further delay, let's get started on today's topic, which is medical exam. So medical exam is one of the key components of Canadian immigration system. Now, a question comes to your mind: why the hell we need a medical exam? Why is medical exam required? You must be pondering, right? Why is the medical exam required? So, there are two main reasons why medical exam is required. The first reason why medical exam is required is basically to protect health and safety of Canadians. Just like we have the COVID example, a recent example. It's a contagious one, right? Spreads from people to people. So that is why government wants to protect Canadians so that they do not get infected by diseases which are other places of the world. So that is first thing, to protect the health and safety of the Canadian. The second thing is, that health system in Canada is a socially available system, right? Social benefit system. So government do not want that their system gets burdened with an excessive demand. Excessive demand is, normal demand is that, okay, you need to go to the doctor, you get exams and all. But excessive demand is that you are suffering from some kind of disease that requires too much of medical expenses and medical attention. So these two reasons, excessive demand and health and safety of the Canadian, are the primary two reasons because of which medical exam is mandatory for all the immigrants who come to Canada, right? So now that you know the reason behind the medical exam, if because of the medical, because of this medical inadmissibility can happen and your entry can be banned to Canada. If you found to have excessive demand, then chances are that you will not get entry to Canada and you will become inadmissible. Now, the second question which comes to your mind is, what actually happens in the medical exam? So those who have undergone medical exam, they know, but those who have not undergone medical exam so far, they are a little anxious, right? So I am telling you what exactly happens in the medical exam. So 4 things happen. The first thing is, when you go to the doctor, they check your identity to make sure that you are the right person. Then they ask you to fill the medical history questionnaire, which tells you what was your medical entire history, any surgeries, any accidents, any kind of amputations, any kind of medications you are taking. All details are filled in the medical history questionnaire. Then comes the physical examination. In physical examination, your health, your weight, your BP, your pulse, and a general lung is checked. With the help of the stethoscope, the doctor checks the lungs. So this is what is done in the physical exam. And some people, mostly I would say mostly South Asians, have to undergo what is called as X-ray, chest X-ray, and because of the high incidences of tuberculosis, particularly people from India and Pakistan need to go through chest X-ray for the incidences of tuberculosis. The second is sometimes people also need to undergo laboratory tests, depends upon case to case. So these are the 4 things which happen in the medical exam. Now, another thing which comes to your mind is who can do the medical exam? Of course, a doctor is going to do the medical exam, but what kind of doctor? Can you go to the doctor next to your home? No. The doctor who is authorized to do a IRCC medical exam is called a panel physician. So only panel physician can do a IRCC medical exam. You cannot go to your own medical doctor and get a medical exam. Panel physicians do not make, I'm using the word again, do not make any kind of decision. They just report what is they find, right? They report what they find and then IRCC makes the decision. So it is IRCC who takes the final call based on the medical report which they get from the doctor. Now, you need to know, okay, who goes for medical examination? Who needs medical examination? This is another question which comes to your mind. So, who needs medical examination? Basically, we can divide it into 2 categories. The first category is applicants who are applying for permanent resident, and other applications or applicants who are for temporary resident. Those who are applying for permanent resident, without exception, they need to go for medical exam. Those who are for temporary residents, it depends, right? Because if the stay is greater than 6 months, like in case of super visa, in case of work permit, LMIA based or without LMIA, or in case of study permit, your stay is beyond 6 months. If the stay is beyond 6 months, then yes, you need to go for medical exam. If stay is less than 6 months, then you probably do not need a medical exam. For example, you are coming here to Canada to just visit Niagara Falls or to attend a wedding, right? Or coming for a business conference. You don't need a medical exam, but it is still IRCC discretion. They can still ask you that you may need a medical exam, but 99% cases you do not need if you are coming for less than 6 months. Now that you know that who needs a medical examination, when to get a medical examination, that's another question. So you can get medical exam at 2 times. One, when you are actually before your application or after your application. So one, when you have submitted your application, which is after you have submitted your application, and one, you can do it before you have even submitted your application. So when you do it after your medical exam application, so you will get a form from IRCC. That form is called 1017. That 1017 form is IME letter. So immigration medical exam, IME letter you will get, and you have to go for a exam. The other one, which you haven't got anything from the government or IRCC, right? So you go on your own. That is called Upfront Medical Examination. Upfront Medical Examination is when you go to the doctor without a letter. That is called Upfront Medical Examination. Now, you may think of what is the benefit of if I go for an Upfront Medical Examination? Do I save money? No, it's not about money, right? Benefit of Upfront Medical Examination is that faster decision. Because now the visa officer can see, okay, everything good, right? Your details are good, your medical exam is good, okay, give him visa. So faster decision, right? You do not have to wait for the form. You do not need to call your consultant. You do not need to check your mailbox. No waiting, right? You can go and get your medical examination ahead of time. you can plan as per your schedule, right? So you can select the day, you don't need to panic, there is no deadline, you can select as per your own convenience. There is, of course, there is lesser anxiety. And if you go and get your upfront medical examination, the form is 1017B. That is important. That was, if you get a letter that is called 1017, if you go on your own and get a medical examination, upfront medical examination, that is called 1017B. That report is to be attached with your application. So medical report that doctor gave you after the exam, a copy needs to be attached. So these are the benefits of the upfront medical examination. Now, how to conduct upfront medical examination? Now that you know, of course, that upfront medical examination is beneficial, but how to conduct? So you go on the website, I'll share the link in the description box, and find a panel physician which is near to your place or where your home is, and then go to that panel physician, make an appointment, call him, get an appointment, and tell very clearly that you are coming for upfront medical examination and you do not have the IME form 1017. This information you need to tell to the panel physician and get an appointment and then go for the upfront medical examination. Now, here I am telling you very important thing which has recently happened. So please pay complete attention. And this is the reason why I have to shoot this video. So new change happened in the express entry system. So before July 7th, only express entry candidates who are here in Canada, they can go for the upfront medical exam. Before July 7th, 2022. Recently, July 7th, just 4 days from before, this new rule has come. And because of this new rule, and that is what I was trying to explain to one of our clients, that he has got a ITA, he needs to go for the upfront medical examination. And that's why I shoot this video. So July 7th is a new rule which has come in. Upfront immigration medical examination is required as a part of your application, whether you are in Canada or outside of the Canada. So that is important. It is required whether you are inside Canada or outside Canada. So please, and not only you, whosoever is coming in your family along with you also needs to get the upfront medical examination. So this is about the new changes. Now, how long these results are valid for? These medical results are valid for 1 year, 12 months, right? If you are a student or a worker, your letter of introduction shows the date your results will expire. And if you do not come to the Canada during that time, you need to do another exam. Now, one question which you may think of, what documents to take when you are going for a medical examination? So the first thing you need to take is your passport. Any kind of ID, important, any official ID which is issued by the government, along with the passport, always take these two things along. So eyeglasses, so just like I wear eyeglasses, if you are wearing a prescription eyeglasses, please take it along with you, wear them. And list of all the medication you are taking, and along with that any evidence of any kind of medical history, family history, surgeries which has happened on your body. So all these details you need to provide, and immigration photographs as required. The panel physician will let you know how many he required. Usually they are 4. And here important thing, if you are an express entry candidate, you need to take your ITA letter along with this and get upfront medical. So these are the things you need to take along with your going towards the medical exam. So these are documents which are required. Last question which comes to your mind, who will pay for your medical exam? Of course, it is your medical examination. You will pay. Yes, you will pay for your medical examination. And you will pay the fee of the doctor, you will pay also the fee for any kind of test or investigation which are done. And one important thing, if IRCC refuses your application after medical exam, they will not refund anything to you. So just a word, of caution here. And lastly, if you need any other information related to any kind of Canadian visa or immigration, you can call our office, get an appointment, and you can talk to us. Our email ID, phone numbers, and addresses are shared here with you. Once again, if you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please subscribe to the channel, and this gives us encouragement to our entire team. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.